This anime season is filled with lot of insane animes, but people have issues regarding where should they start and which animes should they watch. I know this problem, but don't need to worry, just watch this brand new watching journey of fall 2025. In number 10, we have Passed the Monster Meat My Lady. Lady Melfera is shamed by society for her hobby of cooking monster meat. During a banquet intent for finding a husband, a monster attacks and she is rescued by the blood-mad Duke. The Duke is a reputation for being brutal and violent, is fascinated by Melfera, interested in monster meat and her ability to prepare it safely. The two connect over their shared monstrous reputation and the Duke expresses a desire to try her cooking. The story follows their developing romance as they navigate the judgment of others and the challenges of Melferia's unique culinary interests. This next anime is going really popular thanks to its violent plot and its worthy female lead. I personally recommend it. May I ask for a final thing? Just imagine what the name suggests and what will be the final request. The story starts with a duke's daughter named Scarlet who has engaged to the second prince Kai. At a ball, the prince publicly ends their engagement, falsely accusing Scarlet of being a villainous and bully. Humiliated Scarlet decides to take a final violent request to get revenge on the prince and his allies, and never letting anyone to take advantage of her again. I personally recommend it. Just go and watch this anime because of this anime's animation quality, action, and the main character lead is female is blending nicely with this anime's name. Just go and watch it. In number 8, we have Tusk Beyond the End of the World. This anime takes you to a world where everything is already ended. Skies and oceans are still. Only one traveler remains wandering through the ruined cities. Each city showcases a new story. Love, lost, hope, despair. The silence is heavy but strangely beautiful. There is no war left to fight, only carry the memories of one another. The animations are good. The Dusk Beyond the End of the World showcases not just survival but what makes the life living where no one is left to witness it. This anime does not rush your emotion, it makes you feel the solitude. Next we have Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. There is no doubt about it, this is an underrated anime of fall 2025 about a 40-year-old man, Tojima, who has been obsessed with the Kamen Rider franchise of his whole life. Tojima dreams of becoming a Kamen Rider but feels he must let go of his fantasy as he grows older. However, his life changes when he encounters a group called Fake Shocker who are committing crime inspired by the original Shocker organization. Instead of being recognized as a hero, Tojima's attempts to stop the criminals with a cheap plastic mask makes him a laughingstock. Tojima takes to the streets as a real-life Kamen Rider to instigate and stop the Fake Shocker gang, turning his lifelong dream into a more serious, action-filled with journey. I just want to say, don't miss this anime, go and watch this anime. Coming in number 6, we have Gnosia, a spaceship crew trapped in a time loop trying to identify and freeze an alien imposter called Gnosia before it eliminates them. You remember something? I know it reminds of the popular game Among Us, which we play every time back in old days. The protagonist Yuri lost her all memory and discovered herself stuck in a repeating time loop, reliving the day the Gnosia infection is detected over and over. The crew's only hope is to identify the Gnosia each day through debates and voting, then force and then suspect individually into cold sleep. If they fail to identify and eliminate the Gnosia, the seat is doomed. As Yuri and a fellow crew member Setsu are aware of the loop, they must collaborate to find the way to break the cycle. The conditions change with each loop, so the number of Gnosia, their identities, and the roles of other crew members are never the same, making the task incredibly difficult. If you are a Among Us game fan, so go and watch this anime when it will become. Okay, in the next we have a really interesting anime called My Gift Level 9999 Unlimited Gacha. I know it's really a big name, but in this anime our main character gets betrayed by his guild and gets thrown into a dungeon, and he thinks of his useless skill that he have been used every time in the surface, but in the end he thinks that he is dead. He used his skill and gets powerful cards and allies. His new skills give him OP things and his new skills properly work in deep of the dungeon. Now with his newfound power, he will get out of this dungeon, make his team even stronger and get revenge of them who betrayed him in the past. It's a really good anime and I really highly recommend it to you. Coming in number 4, we have a wild last post appear. A man who was a top player in the MMORPG X-Get Online. He wakes up at 200 years after the end of the game story at his female character, the Black-Winged Tyrant Lufas, a fantasy world that has changed significantly in the 200 years since Lufas' defeat. Lufas must survive in a world that fears her and rebuild her former life while searching for answers and a way to find her legendary monster companion. To explore the new world, find her powerful monsters, and check in on the status of the heroes who once defeated her. As she explores this new world, she faces new enemies, allies, and explores the mysterious world. If you are a lover of games and game types of animes, then go and watch this anime. It's like Shiny Frontier but in real life. Just gets forgotten. Have you ever wondered what Santa's revenge would like? In number 2, we have Disney Twisted Wonderland. An ordinary high school student, Yuken Enma, who is magically transported to the prestigious Night Raven College through a magical mirror. The story takes place at the Magic Night Raven College, a school for magic users. The students at the colleges are inspired by various Disney villains such as the Queen of Hearts. Their dorms are themed around the Great Seven villains. Yuken's main goal is to find a way to back home, but he gets constantly entangled in school affairs and the antics of his newly found classmates. Yuken cannot use magic, making it difficult for him to fit in the magically gifted students and navigate the school's customs and rules, especially under the watchful eye of strict dorm leader. This anime's animation quality is going to be a next level if you love magical animes or isekai or fantasy animes, so this anime is for you. Coming in number 1, we have My Status as an Assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. Suddenly one day, two people summoned to another world where one becomes the hero and another one is an assassin. Now everybody will think the hero is the strongest, but no, not this time, because the assassin's abilities are off the limits. His instincts are deadly sharp. While the hero gets all the fame, our assassin moves through the shadows, carries the weight and responsibility of the whole kingdom behind the curtains. The anime gives you different types of main character: calm, strategic, and efficient. The fights are clean and strategic, and the tone is serious but thrilling. His power fantastic that does not brag, it's just feel quietly. If you love cool anti-hero and a little different type of isekai rather than overpowered heroes, then this anime is for you. And that's it. If you found any interesting anime to get watched, so make sure to subscribe this channel to get more anime related content and news. And if you love watching underrated animes, then click the left video. And if you want to know the most upcoming isekai and fantasy animes which are going to be dominated in 2026, then click the right video and I will see you there.